I think Angelina Jolie's nose is the making of her face. I just watched the film Wanted. I wouldn't bother if I were you. Anyway, in it, she is an intimidatingly beautiful presence, staring at James McAvoy during his training sequences. Her arms are strangely scrawny, but never mind those. Her jawline and cheekbones don't look real. She has one of those jaws that has nothing visible beneath it. Where does she keep her tongue? I have substantial anatomy beneath my jaw that I couldn't do without, which gradually broadens and deepens to merge with my neck. The camera definitely prefers her look. The lighting man can get a shadow out of her cheekbones from near enough any angle. In the film, her eyes were always surrounded by dark makeup, but even the heaviest makeup would have a tough time hiding the arresting beauty of those twin azure pools in which one would be quite unsurprised to find a young Brooke Shields paddling naked. Her ears don't spoil the effect. They stay modestly on the sides of her head and don't distract the viewer. They are simple architectural studies in acoustic functioning. Close your eyes now and try to picture Angelina Jolie's ears. You can't think of anything unique about them, can you? My point exactly. I haven't read any of it, but I suspect that few people have had more written about their lips than has been written about hers. Should they be like that? Is it right? They certainly mark her out as distinctly her. One does not see lips like these in Gainsborough paintings, and it could be that she should shoulder some of the blame for the modern trend for trout pout. But she just about carries her lips off, and if others fail to do so, well, that's their affair. Her eyebrows have doubtless been attended to by a small retinue of facial hair topiarists, but their power comes from the underlying bone structure, which arcs about in sharp yet sweeping curves with a clear intent on the dramatic. Her nose, though, is a dumpy, unfinished-looking blob. One might expect or even demand such a nose on a Polish medieval peasant woman, but on Ms. Jolie it seems that the sculptor has just popped out for a bun and will be back in a bit to finish the job. Without this central feature, however, her face as a whole would fail. Around the nasal hub are finely chiselled artworks, each competing to win awards in the categories of drama, lighting and artistic design. Were her nose a finished piece, then each of these other features would have nothing next to it that served for contrast and comparison. Supporters of her lips, cheekbones, brows and eyes can each shout, "Look how much better my feature is than its neighbour, the nose!" If her nose were one to rival Cleopatra's, then she would no longer look like a person, but instead would commonly be mistaken for a sculpture park or, at worst, a plastic mannequin designed by someone who just didn't know when to stop. She would slide into obscurity with a face that would be totally at the mercy of makeup artists. It would be a bland, idealised canvas like those blanks they sell for Venetian masks. If the bun seller had been quicker, then Angelina would have been just another pretty girl who had a short modelling career and now breeds Labradors.